Have you ever asked yourself, why am I here? What is my purpose? What does the universe have in store for me? Every morning you wake up in the same bed, in the same apartment, to the same alarm, then drink from the same cup of coffee and do the same morning routine. You hop in the same beat-up car and drive through the same rush hour traffic to the same job. Then you watch the same clock aimlessly tick and wait until the day is finally over. Then you hop back in the same car, drive the same route home through the same rush hour traffic to the same apartment where you do the same evening routine, set the same alarm before laying down in the same bed. Do you remember when you were a kid? You were told that you could be anything you wanted to be when you grew up. Why the fuck are you sitting in front of a desk all day? Why are you making someone else's dreams come true? You tell yourself, oh, this is just a day job, something temporary while I work on my future. But when you get home from work, you don't work on your future. When was the last time you even got laid? You don't even have enough time to go out and meet women. And even if you did, who the hell would want to date your broke ass? Everything is so frickin' expensive now. Rent, gas, food. You spend all of your time working a dead-end job that you hate just to afford the apartment that you're never at, because you spend all of your time working your dead-end job that you hate just to afford the apartment that you're never at, 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 apartment that you're never at. It's a vicious cycle. Where does it end? Where does it begin? When are you gonna figure your shit out? You try, but every time you think you've got shit figured out, you just hit a brick wall, and you're left with even more questions. Why can't I have a job that I enjoy? When will I be able to afford a better life? How am I ever gonna fall in love? Where am I gonna find happiness? Who am I supposed to be? And what is the meaning of life? I remember a few years ago, I needed to buy a new truck for work. And I've had all kinds of shitty, beat-up cars in the past, but this time I wanted to invest my time and money and make sure that I got something that was gonna last. So I researched all the different truck brands and models, Chevy, Ford, Toyota, GMC, etc. But eventually I decided I wanted to buy a Dodge Ram 1500. So I began my lengthy search for that truck. And what happened, I will remember for the rest of my life. The very next day, I started noticing Dodge Ram trucks everywhere. Everywhere I went, driving down the road, in parking lots, you name it. I was kind of dumbfounded because I knew that obviously everyone in my city didn't go out and buy a new Dodge Ram truck the night before. So why did I suddenly start seeing so many of them? Dodge has been making Rams since before I was born. How come I didn't notice them before? But then it clicked. Why would I notice them? I have never thought about Dodge Ram trucks. Because I thought about Dodge Ram trucks so little, it was almost like they didn't even exist in my life until I started thinking about them. And as soon as I started focusing on them, they appeared everywhere. And it made complete sense to me, because I know that there is all kinds of shit surrounding me, going on around me every single day that I would never notice. Unless I was looking for it. And as silly as it sounds, this was one of the biggest lessons I have learned in my life. Because this was proof of something that I already knew. What you focus on becomes your reality. Your reality is not real. Your reality is only your perception of what is real. The truth is, your entire life you have been and will always be surrounded by light and darkness, positive and negative. And every single day you have the choice of which one to focus on. If you focus on the negative aspects of your life, then your life is simply gonna be really negative. And that's all you're gonna be able to see. All of the positive things in your life are basically just gonna disappear. They'll become part of the blurred background of things that you don't notice. It will seem as if nothing good ever happens to you, like nothing positive even exists in your life. Because what you choose to focus on becomes your reality. If you choose a negative reality, you will keep asking yourself the same questions over and over and over again. Why can't I have a job that I enjoy? When will I be able to afford a better life? How am I ever gonna fall in love? Where am I gonna find happiness? Who am I supposed to be? What is the meaning of life? What if life isn't a question that you can ask, but rather a statement that you can make? What if the only thing preventing you from living the life of your dreams is the realization that you are already living it? What if everything you've ever wanted this whole time was right in front of you, waiting for you to look at it from a different perspective? What if happiness wasn't measured by the things that you want, but your ability to be able to appreciate the things that you already have? What if instead of asking yourself why, you started telling yourself why? What if instead of asking yourself, why can't I have a job that I enjoy, you told yourself, I am determined to make a career out of what I am passionate about? What if instead of asking yourself, when will I be able to afford a better life, you told yourself, money does not buy happiness, but my happiness will make me more money? What if instead of asking yourself, how am I ever gonna fall in love, you told yourself, I can't wait to meet the woman I am going to fall in love with? Instead of asking yourself, who am I supposed to be, just go out and live the life you want to live and let other people decide who you are. The bottom line is, we are all surrounded by darkness, every single one of us. But the happiest people are the ones who have chosen to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Stop choosing to focus on the negative aspects of your life. Your life is your choice. Learn how to focus on the positive, and I promise you, just like my Dodge Ram truck, you will start seeing it everywhere.